What's up, family? Just loving it. Just giving thanks and praises always to the Creator. Whoever you might conceive him or her to be, loving every minute of it. Now, I know a lot of you folks are having some down times, going through some hard times, some rough times. Things are not always working out the way it's supposed to work out for you. You know, the bills are coming in, you're scratching your head, you're trying to figure out where the money's going to come from. But in all the turmoil that's going on in your life, try to find some humor in it. Try to find some humor in it. Look at it at a humorous side where you're going to get to laugh and play some music and dance because at the end of the day, everything always work out. At the end of the day, everything always work out, man. Like it don't work out when you want it to work out, but it work out when the time is right. So whenever you're going through, folks, remember that some folk they love you, they appreciate you, they're praying for you, they just wanted the best for you. So whatever you're doing, just I don't like to use the word hanging there because that's a word from slavery, but just be in there. Just be in there because at the end of the day, it's always a workout, man. You're going to find some sort of happiness, but just try to be as happy as possible. Regardless of whatever you're going through, try to be as happy as possible because life is just beautiful, man. Life is beautiful. Regardless of however you look at it, it's I guess a beautiful life, and try to make the best of it. Meaning, like I said, everybody goes through some rough times. Even me go through some rough times. I had like a couple of incidents, a couple of years back that it threw me for a loop, but I give thanks and praises and pull through it. I pulled through it, man, and then I keep it moving. Like I've told you guys, had a stroke. I had to pull through that. And I thank the Lord for it. They say, you thank the Lord? I said, yeah. I mean, I repeated myself because I said it before. I thank you for that. I have a pacemaker, keep my heart going, but they don't get to me, man. I guess keep it moving. I guess keep it moving, man, because, hey, there's always some person worse off than you, man. And some person better off than you, too. But in the meantime, whatever you got, just give thanks and praises, man, and keep it moving. Don't let it get you down. Don't let it get you down because it ain't getting me down. It ain't getting me down, man. I keep on moving, man. I keep on moving until the Creator is ready for me to leave this planet. I'm going to keep on posting videos, keep on trying to uplift people, trying to give people knowledge and understanding and love and joy and happiness and everything. But in the meantime, I'm going to show a clip here of Brother Rich. Brother Rich, Blue Pill, Aquarius Maximum, Dr. Sirius, and Sade. And if you want to watch the whole thing, I can show you exactly where to watch it on YouTube. But they're talking about happiness and making yourself happy. And so as a matter of fact, the conversation is really about celebrating. Find time to celebrate. Because when we celebrate, some person die, celebrate birthdays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, all those fancy holidays to celebrate. But find time to celebrate you. Celebrate yourself. Play music, dance in the house, celebrate yourself, I guess, having a life to enjoy. Hang on, folks. Hang on, folks. I see them, letting go. I'm piggybacking off of Brother Rich. I do not own the copyright for the video. I'm piggybacking off of Brother Rich. Right. What I'm saying is the fight just totally dissipating. I take over and remind them why they should be fighting. This is why I know that appreciation does so much for us as people, being social, like she said. Isolation is taking people out more so than it is depression. Wow, okay. Okay. I think the topic here they're speaking of, and Brother Rich said it. Brother Rich said so far for this year, three of his closest friends commit suicide, and he's trying to figure out why is it, why were they depressed. In this March, he said three of his friends that commit suicide, and like I said, people are going through some rough times, man. But whatever it is, just trying to hang in there, man. So that's the topic they're talking about Brother Rich friends commit suicide. Anyway, here we go, folks. Appreciated, random acts of kindness, call people that this is what they said about checking in on people. Sometimes a person just needs to be touched. They just need to hear the right thing. So what I'm saying is touch is a word can touch them. You know what I'm saying? The presence can touch them. You feel me? Sometimes, they can see you living your best life and be reminded there is, a nectar to life that
one should aspire to attain, even if life is bitter at the moment. Constantly being in a state of gratitude is what I've been recommending these past few days, because
True
I've had
that.
to
True
utilize
that.
it
I agree with that
myself
100%.
because these are challenging times. We're coming out of the dark night of the soul. And I did a lecture on this and I explained it's not the SOUL, more so than it's the SOL, because we are tethered to the trajectory of the sun. When it descends and it's in the darkness of its night, going through the 3 months of winter, which is the acronyms of Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Now we are in the submerged subconsciousness of Pisces, and you see what's coming out. You see what's coming out. Pisces is music, is spirituality, is the occult, and it's
It's
subconsciousness.
Brother
All of that
Rich,
is on display right now. Can I get a
Professor
check or
Griff.
amen? Amen. Yeah, absolutely. It's all about isolation. Indeed. But Blue, what did you do to get rid of that? You personally, what did you do? Like I said, in a constant state of gratitude. Like constant state of gratitude. Like showing gratitude for the good, bad, ugly, and indifferent. I call it glad. We call it gratitude. I'm going to new phrase for it. So,
I have the cutting here. See, because when I get my stroke, and I said, Lord, I thank you. They said, why do you thank the Lord for the stroke? I said, because if I hit lottery, I would have thanked him, right? If I hit millions, I would thank him. So whatever I go through, I thank the Lord for. For the bad day, I said, Father, I thank you for the bad day. Whatever I'm going through, I always give thanks and gratitude and grateful for, because it's just another day for me. You know what I mean? And once I'm alive, and like I always say, any day that I'm above ground, I'm going to give thanks and praise it, because, hey, I'm here to either wake some person up or send a good message or put a smile on some person's face. Or, I'm always say make some person laugh or something. Anyway, folks, here we go. I'm back on it. Back on it. Enjoy life, folks.
Allowing and being accepting, just knowing that this is my opportunity to get stronger, more resilient, and get to know myself a little bit better. I'm allowing and accepting. So I would, tell that to somebody that may be going through a challenge or a struggle, that accept the challenge and the struggle for what it is an opportunity for you to power up, level up, and get past your fear of letting go. Excellent, excellent. So like Dr. B, you want to add on to that? This is great. I'm loving this show.
I can add on. I'll add on to that. I honestly, I don't have the same experience as the as Blue Pill and Aquarius Maximus mentioned, as far as people reaching out that are suicidal, or dealing with people that are reaching out and with suicidal thoughts or tendencies. But what I have noticed, what I have noticed is that the suicide rates are, of course, increasing and have been increasing, and not, as was mentioned before, not just because mental health conditions. I think it was Aquarius who mentioned that it's not always depression or mental health conditions, but we are seeing this great prevalence in depression and anxiety and all these other disorders, and financial stresses. People just barely able to get by, and then you have that compounded with social media and everyone looking and seeing what they think looks like these ideal lives that theirs isn't measuring up, and we're seeing more and more and more of this. And then of course the feeling disconnected, as we've been talking about, this feeling of not being celebrated and not having um, a real sense of community. And this country is not built on. We can look at some other places in the world and see how spirituality and humanity are so deeply intertwined, that when you have these spiritual processes that are very intertwined into the community, the suicide rates are very, very, very low in places like that. But then you have in the Western world this over identification with material and the body, and a pushing of this material realm, that makes it very difficult to even engage in daily spiritual processes, which can help to avoid those feelings of, or to help you to pull you out of those feelings of extreme depression or extreme um, getting to an extreme that you feel like you don't want to be here anymore. And that over identification with the material realm and the body, I think is a great source of feeling that way. And then again, that difficulty of being able to even go through the spiritual processes. But when we do engage in these daily celebrations and intertwining spiritual processes and celebration and
Okay, there's
humanity
10
and
minutes. I don't go past
spirituality and
that. Hang
all
on.
of
If you want to see the whole thing,
things that come with.
you can watch the whole thing here on YouTube. That's it right there. Type that in. You can pause the video, type that in and watch the whole thing because they don't let me make my videos too long because it will get boring. But this is a very, hang on folks. Let me cap this off. This is a very interesting conversation because see, a lot of folks, when they have that so-called demic, I gotta read between lines before this fight me again. When you had that demic a couple of years ago, and people cannot socialize, that make people very depressed too also. You see, because we people that like to socialize, hang out and hug and talk. So when we were separated for those couple of months, when I had that demic, that is what make a lot of people depressed also. So people need socialization. They need to hang out, interact, hugs, laughter, joy, comedy. We need that. So they're trying to keep us not to have that, to keep us living in that kind of energy. I will carry it off by saying this. That's why my granddaughter called and said, Papa, can I come over? I said, sweetie, yes, you can always come over. Because when she comes over, all she want to do is play. And we will play on the floor, we'll wrestle, we'll play hide and go seek, we'll play tag, we'll play catch me, we play different kind of stuff because she loved playing. And I said, don't your mother play with you? She said, sometimes, but Papa, you're the only person playing me all the time, you know, Papa. So that's why I tell people, when it comes to kids and people, they need that interaction. So you find time for those people. You call them, you check on them. Anyway, folks, you know the deal. They're trying to keep it, like I said before, this separation, this is togetherness. They're trying to keep us separated. We don't want this. We need to hang out, stay close, socialize. I'm out of here. Peace out. Lots of love. In the meantime, don't forget you can watch the whole video. That's my man, Brother Rick from Brooklyn. I'm very proud of him. He came a long way. Came a very long way. I'm out of here, folks. Until then, folks, peace out. Lots of love. Lots of love.